This one here, we personally like because we have gotten a lot of questions regarding, should I introduce myself to the neighborhood? So this letter became our response because we do not think you should be introducing yourself as, I am the agent, I live here, I, right? People generally don't care. People just want to know, can you get the job done? Let's talk about letters in real estate today. Today's episode, I want to highlight something that's not a postcard for a change, because I think a lot of you guys are just thinking, what else can I do? And I also have an agent that tried postcards, and it turned out letters were actually working better for her. So I have just grabbed two of the letter examples that we have inside GeoCentral to talk a little bit about today. The nice thing about letters is that they can get printed on any home printer. There's nothing fancy, nothing complicated. And the cool thing is that you don't even necessarily have to mail them. You could just simply fold them up, stick them in a door hanger bag, and then get out. Now, this one here, we personally like because we have gotten a lot of questions regarding, should I introduce myself to the neighborhood? So this letter became our response because we do not think you should be introducing yourself as, I am the agent, I live here, I, right? People generally don't care. People just want to know, can you get the job done? Okay, it's a very self-centered society we seem to be living in. Again, nothing wrong with that. You can still mention that you live in the neighborhood if this is the area you farm, but should it be only about that and about you? No, it shouldn't. So this one is a simple letter that took this hi, I'm your neighbor concept and put it into something that is really marketing genius. So let me go through it. First up, yes, we're gonna talk about hi neighbor. The hi neighbor, well, there's your first indicator. Well, if you say hi neighbor, you must be my neighbor, right? Here's what our 2025 sellers need to know. Have you been wondering if the time is right to sell your house? Is today's real estate market still prime for sellers? Who is going to be the buyer of your home? These three questions are the number one questions I get, okay? These questions. Now, if you get different questions in your market, modify it and put your questions in there. What are the people wanting to know, okay? If you live in a market where there is a pool very prevalent, right? What do I need to do with the pool before I sell it? Should the pool be open for picture day? Again, you know your market and the questions you're getting, but these top three questions need to be there. Again, these are more questions is what I almost get every single day. Credibility, okay? You are getting real estate questions every single day. Make sure you let them know you are the expert in answering that. And I got the answers you need to hear, right? Local buying and selling expert. Again, this is part of you wanting to establish yourself. I already spoke to several sellers, and fact of the matter is that buyers will become more picky as more homes are coming on the market. Urgency. You want them to start understanding that there is a certain time for them where the ship may have sailed, okay? Urgency, but don't do it in a sleazy way. We don't want to say your last chance is now. Like, we don't do that, okay? Of course, disclaimer, all of that good stuff. Simple letter. It still has that neighborhood feel without you needing to say, I live here, I, right? So, letter number one. Let me introduce you the second one I want to discuss today. This one is a simple, trusted by your neighbor. If your brokerage or ideally yourself have done business in the area you're sending this out to, we want to make sure you're highlighting all these sales that you were involved in. Again, if this is not you, talk to your broker, ask if you can highlight brokerage sales. Many times your broker will be like, of course you can, because the listing belongs to who? Your broker, right? So when's the right time? When the time is right, you know who to call. Again, trusted by the neighbors, credibility, market expertise. Who is this for? We list out the addresses that we've done business with. And how do you know that you're not leaving money on the table when you're selling, right? It's not about the easy sale, but the highest possible price for your home. Making sure I'm highlighting the fact that maybe, just maybe, even if they have a friend, it might be good to get a second opinion so that they're knowing they're not going to leave money on the table. Now, a hassle-free sale, we talk about a lot of other things here. And guess what? This specific letter went to a specific street only. So do you have to have direct mail efforts that are huge? You don't. This letter you can print out to however many houses are on that street. Might that be 50? Might that be 100? Again, if you don't want to mail it, stick it simply in one of these envelopes, and then from there, out the door it goes. So those are two of our examples. Yes, we have these two letters also turned into postcards because, again, we love to send postcards. But you can send your letters out without much fuss. Make sure you're visible. Make sure that you are active. And again, this is not complicated. This is you getting your steps in. This is you just taking a walk. This is you grabbing your kids, right? This is you putting your kids to work, sticking them in the door hanger bag prior to walking. This is doable. Believe me, I've done it, and this is something that I think a lot of you can do today. And in order to make this easier, I got a final little gift for you. Text the word challenge to 844-950-3580, just the word challenge. And we have 2 free challenges that you can take right there. One is our CMA a day challenge. I'm sure you heard about that one. The other one is our 10 letters a day. 10 letters a day, okay? You do 10 letters a day for 4 days. 40 people have gotten something tangible, something that they will hold on to, okay, during the week. There's a supercharged version. If you say 40 is not enough, I need to do more, great. Instead of the 10 letters a day, we do give you the option to say 50, because if you do 50 of these a day, that's 200 people that you have not interacted with before in your neighborhood a week. Now you do that for 4 weeks, right? You can take that challenge every single week. And we say 4 days because we know real estate gets busy. So 4 days, there's a catch-up day in there. We leave the weekend free. So if you're busy, right? 4 days, that's 200 a week. Do that all month long. That's 800 people. So again,